Mama's got her baby sleeping in a grocery cart. Daddy's eyes are hazy, wondering where they are. Waiting for the buses, waiting on some providence. Once we get to Houston, maybe it will all make sense. Praying to the Father and calling for the cavalry. Look at all this water and somehow not a drop to drink. Did you ever hear of nightmares coming in the light of day? Once we get to Houston, maybe they'll just wash away. Roll on, Mississippi, goodbye, Crescent City. They won't own New Orleans, never coming back to stay. Never been to Texas, hope this bus is on a tear. Never seen the president, maybe he will meet us there. And I never knew a promise that didn't break right in two. Once we get to Houston, maybe one will come true. Roll on.
Moments in history. Today, we leave the safety of our planet and embark on a journey through the universe.
Main engine start. Main engine start. 2, 1. Booster ignition. We have liftoff of the Galactic Traveler on the first mission to rendezvous with a black hole.
Where?
All systems nominal. Good burn. Instrumentation testing is a go. We are showing successful deployment.
Passing through the solar system, we see the perpetually active storm on Jupiter. The Earth could easily fit inside of it.
Approaching Enceladus.
Volcanic ice, ejected from one of Saturn's moons, helped sustain its awe-inspiring rings.
Prepare for near light speed travel as we plunge into the heart of our galaxy, the Milky Way.
Deep within my heart lies a melody, the song of old San Antone, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. It was there I found beside the Alamo enchantment strange as blue up above, a moonlit pass that only she would know. Still hears my broken song of love. Moon in all the splendor, hear only my heart. All song, empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For the moonlit passed by the Alamo and rose my rose of San Antone. Smiling John! All the splendor here, only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. Empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For the moonlit passed by the Alamo and rose my rose of San Antone. Ah, rose, sweet rose of San Antone.
Sight it is to see the hills of home rolling on in front of me. In an hour or so I'll be holding you in my arms, it's true. And all there'll be in this whole wide world is Texas with me and you. Too many lonely miles I've covered last year or so. When I talk to the fire that's in me, babe, I believe you know. Make love on a blanket on the banks of a river till the morning dew. And all there'll be in this whole wide world is Texas with you. Texas, me and you. Texas, me and you. Taking time to find each other. Taking time to rediscover. Texas, me and you. Texas, me and you. We're a lone star shining. Texas, me and you.
never been to Texas. Hope this bus is on a tear. Never seen the president, maybe he will meet us there. And I never knew a promise that didn't break right in two. Once we get to Houston, maybe one will come true. Roll on, Mississippi, goodbye, Crescent City. Les Bons on New Orleans, never coming back to you. Last night I dreamed of rain, but golden light was all I saw. I heard my old dog barking, went to see the Mardi Gras. And I stood up on the banks and looked out over Pontchartrain. I woke up here in Houston, didn't even know my name. Roll on, Mississippi, goodbye, Crescent City. Les Bons on New Orleans, never coming back again. Roll on, Mississippi, goodbye, Crescent City.